Well, today we're continuing our coverage from this year's Montana Stock Growers Convention and Trade Show, which has taken place here in downtown Billings this year. And the weather, it couldn't have been better. And that has certainly affected attendance, meaning lots of cattlemen and cattlewomen from across the region here with us at this year's convention. And lots of folks from agribusiness to boot. In fact, one of those is on the program with us today, Brandon Willis, an old friend of ours. He served with Senator Max Baucus for a lot of years, went on to work at the USDA, and most recently head up the Risk Management Agency back at our nation's capital. You, though, have been talking to cattlemen and cattlewomen here at this convention about your new venture in Utah back home, Ranchers Insurance.
I have been. You know, when I ran the USDA insurance programs for a few years, one of the things that I noticed was a lot of ranchers don't know about the new opportunities. Insurance has changed so much for them, and there's some great opportunities for them. So I'm up here talking to them about it, explaining how it works than trying to sell them, because if they understand how it works, I think they'll understand that it's probably a good deal for them.
Well, you said crop insurance, both for farmers and ranchers, as you mentioned, has changed dramatically here in years past. Talk about some of those changes and what's available for both farmers and ranchers.
You know, 10 years ago, it was a crop insurance program. If you grow corn and wheat, it was great, but if you were livestock, they didn't have anything for you. Today, it's really an insurance program for agriculture. One of the best programs they have that they've improved over time is Livestock Forage Program. It's really drought insurance. It's a short-term drought insurance program. It's a really good deal for ranchers. It's affordable, and it helps you in years like this year. When the rain doesn't come, it can really make a big difference. There's some other programs that help protect against price declines as well. But for those that haven't talked to an insurance agent recently, they probably should, because there's been some real improvements that they ought to know about, and then they can make a smart decision for their operation.
You said it's kind of silly for cattlemen and cattlewomen and really for livestock producers, whether it's here in Montana or even in Wyoming or elsewhere, not to take full advantage of programs like this that are designed specifically for them.
It is. These programs are designed for them. I came from a ranch, and when I was at USDA the last 4 years running these programs, I wanted to make darn sure they worked for ranchers, and we did make some improvements. You know, the hard part, and we joke about it, but we have USDA, government, we have insurance. People don't like either one of those sometimes. They don't like government, they don't like insurance, but these really are a good deal. They're worth spending the time. Look, these cattle ranchers are businessmen. They owe it to themselves if they're running their operations as business to at least learn about these, and we try to educate. And if they understand how it works, then they'll make the smart decision, whatever that might be for their operation.
Well, we could talk all day on this subject, but for folks that want to learn more about this insurance that's available for livestock producers more specifically, what's the best avenue for them?
You know, they can go to USDA's website. They have good information there. If they want the face-to-face interaction, call me. Go to my website, ranchersinsurance.com. We'd love to talk to them. If you already have an agent in your area that you're friends with, talk to them. A good agent should present the information so that you can make a smart decision for your operation.
Hey, always good to catch up with you, friend.
It's good to visit with you. Good to see you again, Russell.
All right, Brandon Willis, one of the many in attendance here at this year's Montana Stock Growers Convention and Trade Show. Now this.